tutorials in English. First of all, this is the home point. This is where I'm going to count. This is the rod that I'm going to use to count, to practice. Lower bids mean 1. Each one, equals 1. Use your thumb to add them. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. And you use your index finger to subtract. -1, -1. This bit means 5. So you only use your index finger to deal with it. So it is +5. This is -5. The smart move: push, flick, flick, push. There are more smart moves. If you want to have, say, 6, you use pinch. And if you want to subtract 6, you use open pinch. This is it. 6 minus 6. 7 minus 7. And to do that, the children and also you will have to know the partitions of 5 and the partitions of 10 and of each single figure. Like 6 is 5 and 1. So to make 6, children are supposed to use pinch. And this is really important because some children make 6. First they make 5 and then they make 1. And this is longer actually. And there are 2 things. Instead of doing one thing, they do 2 things. So they have to use the smart move, the pinch and the open pinch. So this is easy. 6 plus 2 plus 1 minus 7 minus 2 is 0. But there are some more important, more difficult equations and of course tasks. So you may do them using the Soroban. For example, you may count 1 plus 2 and 1 plus 3. Really easy, using only one road. And now you have to jump these bar. If you want to jump the bar, you have to know the partitions of 5. So the partitions of 5 are 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 3 and 2, and 1 and 4. So you have to add 1 plus 4 is actually +5 minus 1. You add 4 this way. And to understand and to practice this, you have to use some fundamental exercises that we are using during our classes. It's like 1 plus 4, 1 plus 4, and every time we say this, 1 plus 4, 1 plus 4. And then we go faster. You have to speed up every time with your moves. Okay, so if you want to subtract 4, say you have 5, and you want to subtract 4, what you're going to do? You'll actually go with partitions of 5 again, but you'll do it backwards. So it's -5 plus 1. Which one? 5 minus 4. Clear the Soroban. Okay, then we go for +3. So you can do 1 plus 3. It's easy. But 2 plus 3, you have to jump the bar again. So then you go for partitions. What is partitions of 5? It's 2 and 3. And so you basically add 5 and subtract 2. So you add +3. It's 5. Again, 2 plus 3. Then if you want to subtract 3, you go for partitions of 5 again. Pretend you want to subtract 3 out of 5 using the Soroban, which is easy without the Soroban, but actually tricky for the children. So you go for the partitions, you choose the partitions, and you want to subtract 3. It's actually minus 5 plus 2. 5 minus 3. Clear the Soroban. Okay, next one. You want to add 2. We added 3, so now we want to add 2. Say 1 plus 2 is 8. 2 plus 2 is 8. But 3 plus 2. You have to jump the bar again. What you're going to do, you're going to use the partitions, and you jump the bar this way. Plus 2 is plus 5 minus 3. 3 plus 2. Okay. What's next? Next is minus 3. You want to subtract 3 out of 5. To do that, you have to use partitions. So, what is minus 3? Is actually minus 5 plus 2. But what is minus 2? It's actually minus 5 plus 3. And this is tricky because actually people will confuse 3 and 2. Because when you want to add 2, say, when you want to add 2, you have to move the 3 beads plus 2. And when you want to add 3, you have to use 2 beads. So this is tricky. This is the trickiest part when you do it in a speedy way. When you do it really quickly, so it's easy to confuse. Okay, so is minus 3. Minus 3. 5 minus 3. And now 5 minus 2. 5 minus 3. 5 minus 2. 5 minus 2. Okay, and here we go for plus 1 and minus 1. 1 plus 1 is fine. 3 plus 1 is fine. 4 plus 1. You go for the partitions of 5 and you add 5 but subtract 4. Plus 5 minus 4. 4 plus 1. Now you want to subtract. You want to subtract 1. So minus 1 is actually minus 5 plus 4. Now we're ready for some exercises. I have here plus 4. 7 minus 6 plus 4 is plus 5 minus 1. Plus 4 again, this is easy. Minus 7. Result is 2. 9 minus 5 plus 4 minus 6 plus 4. 5, 1, yeah. This is 6. Okay. And doing these partitions and this jumping the bar, you have to use smart moves. So you know the push, you know the flick, and now you know so-called double push and so-called double flick. More exercises. So we're going to use minus 4. 2 plus 6 minus 4 minus 2 plus 4. Result is 6. 3 plus 4 plus 1 minus 4 plus 5. The result is 9. So now we are ready for plus 3. Plus 3. 2 plus 3 minus 4 plus 3 plus 3. The result is 7. Now we go for minus 3. 4 plus 4 minus 3 minus 3 plus 6 is 8. Now we go for plus 2. 3 plus 2 plus 2 minus 4 plus 3. 6. Now we go for minus 2. 2 plus 4 minus 2 minus 3 plus 7 is 8. Now we're going to use plus 1 and minus 1. Exercises for plus 1. 1 plus 4 minus 3 plus 2 and plus 1. The result is 5. And here we go for minus 1. 4 plus 2 minus 1 minus 1 plus 3. The result is 7.